Hello everybody, welcome to Excel video 269. I'm Nate Moore. Been working today on a project for somebody completely outside the medical industry who saw my videos online and said, hey, I've got some QuickBooks data from a couple of different companies. Can you help me combine them and put all this in pivot tables? And I said, sure, I'm happy to help. If you've got data in QuickBooks or some other system, it doesn't have to be medical for me to be able to help you. What I want to talk about today is play a little bit more in our accounts receivable data and this find menu. When we do find and replace, normally we've just got either the find and replace field or just the find field. But if you click on this options tab, it'll go on and off. And what these options will do is let you customize your search a little more. For starters, you can look within the sheet or you can look within the workbook. If you've got a 10 or 12 tab workbook and you know it's in there someplace but you don't know where, you can look across the entire workbook to look for something. Now it's going to be a lot faster to look in the sheet that you know it's in. So I look in sheet every time I can, but if you had to, you could look across the workbook. Another thing you can do is you can say, hey, Excel, I want to search horizontally or vertically. You can say, hey, go row by row through the spreadsheet or column by column through the spreadsheet if that's a faster way to get at what you're looking for. You can look in formulas, values, or comments. Let me show you what I mean. Let's do comments first. If I look for the word appeal in comments, I can come over here and here's my comment that says, hey, it doesn't include the $425 appeal. So if you know you've got a comment someplace out there on that spreadsheet, row 570 or whatever, you can look in comments to find things. You can also look in formulas and values. A formula is going to be an Excel formula or function that you might enter in there. Value is going to be the result of that formula or function or something you typed in. If you're looking for something specific that way, either in a formula or in a value, you can control where you search. Let's get rid of appeal for a minute. And you can also match case. If you're looking for a specific, normally it's not case sensitive, but if you're looking for a specific case, let's put it that way. If you're looking for, let's say, Smith instead of a capital S, you could match the case and say, I want to find Smith lowercase, and if I do find next, it will find Dr. Smith where the S is not capitalized. Normally, searches are not case sensitive, but if you need them to be, you can. If you're looking for an entire cell contents, see this Smith down here? We can find that. And the reason we'll find it is because we're matching the entire cell contents. So we're not going to find, if we go again, we're not going to find any more. We're not going to find this Dr. Smith because we're matching the entire cell contents, and this has a doctor in front of it. There are probably patients in here named Smith as well. But we won't pick them up either because we're trying to match the entire cell contents as opposed to by default, we just look any place in the cell. If we find Smith, we're happy. So this is what match case does, whether or not it's case sensitive. Normally it's not case sensitive. And normally it looks any place in the cell. If you say, no, I want this has got to be the only thing in the cell, the entire cell contents have to match, you can check that box as well. So there's some tricks in the options menu. There are a couple of more things I want to show you next time. We'll play with finding formats, and we'll start that then. Thanks for watching.